redo search. You don't do search, you go to the App Store. App Store is kind of a substitute for part of search. And yeah, the whole internet's out there, but phones are trying to figure out how to embrace the whole richness of digital content, which is being authored first for the PC. We're dealing with the question of how many mobile platforms will there be? Will there be one or will there be many? Same thing will happen on the PC as we see the evolutions with Silverlight, with Flash, with HTML5, with some of the other rich presentation technologies. At Microsoft, we continue to push forward with our Windows Mobile program, which, despite the fact that we've certainly seen a little momentum in our competitors this year, we think the notion that there's a software platform that can be available on many hardware devices is key to platform standardization on the phone. The TV is pretty important because a lot of the best marketing experiences in the world today are on that big screen. And yet the TV is probably where the development of, or the future of what's going to happen for interactive digital content is least clear. We've seen products like our Xbox Live console or Xbox Live service get to 20 million people, which we think is phenomenal. And yet, compared to the world of televisions that are out there, it's still small. We've seen the adoption of next-generation set-top box technology. But at the end of the day, you can put a PC, some form of a PC, or maybe a new device, but I think it's a PC next to the TV or embedded in the TV. And we'll have to, as we're repackaging the internet and the digital content for the phone, you're going to see content get repackaged and repurposed to really make sense on a TV-based experience. You start to see some of this with what we've done with our media center technology, what HP has done with some of their smart touch devices, which still aren't on 50-inch screens, but make sense on 20, 25-inch screens. Things are driving forward in interesting ways. All of this affects the future of content, so it affects the future of marketing. It affects the future of advertising. We know we all need to reach people in these different modalities. The issues that I've outlined are issues of great importance to Microsoft. We're asking ourselves, how do we build the tools? How do we build the operating systems that enable this next generation of digital content? Windows, Windows Mobile, Windows Media Center, Xbox. Development and design tools like Visual Studio, Silverlight, our Expression Suite for those of you doing rich creative work. The Microsoft Media Network. We do think it's important. Try to help you buy the internet, not just buy MSN or buy Windows Live, but to buy the internet. Our Atlas tool set, which were designed for advertisers to help end-to-end with the process of buying the internet. Bing, Windows Live. When you want to build a social website, we want to be able to engage you and let you build a website that participates more broadly in the social interfaces that we've built up globally with our Windows Live Messenger product specifically. On the flip side, we too are a publisher. We're a publisher through Xbox Live, and we have ad experiences we'd like to sell you. We're a publisher through MSN, where we will try to pioneer the new world of digital content and the new world of digital advertising. Windows Live and the social experience it brings. And of course, last but certainly not least, is our investment in our Bing search service. I can say it now, Bing. I used to have to say Microsoft Search Service or MSN Live or Live Search. It was not our strongest marketing day. Now it's simple. Bing. www.bing.com. It's the cleanest piece of marketing I would say we've done in a long time. But as a publisher, that's a very important effort for us. We've got an incredibly strong competitor, as strong as probably anybody's had in any market. It's weird dynamics when everything is ad-funded because the consumer doesn't have to view price as part of the equation, and yet we're out there innovating. We don't think as a publisher And from a consumer perspective, we don't think search is going to be static either. 50% of all queries in any month were never issued on the web before. The new content types, the new website type of information that people want to search through, whether it's tweets or anything else, continues to expand. The ability of any of the search engines to really understand what you're asking for and really understand the semantic content of what's on the web is still reasonably low. 50% of the time today that people issue a search, they never really find what they were looking for. People who do search today aren't really looking for thousands of blue links most of the time. They're looking to achieve a task. They're looking to make a decision. They're looking to get something done. I highlight it partly because it's mission critical to us, but also I think it's just another good indicator of how much more dynamism and innovation there's going to continue to be in the internet itself. Search, user-generated content, social platforms, personal platforms, professionally produced content, and all of the advertising that integrates with it. We'll sit here 5 years from now and we'll say, wow, things really did change, and they changed incredibly significantly. And at Microsoft, we want to be able to say 5 years from now that we were your partner and the publisher's partner in creating this new world of digital content, in helping you bridge the gap between PC, phone, and TV, in helping you develop the ads that are as rich and relevant and interesting as the content that's gone digital, and to make software an important part of the creative process and the media process in the ways that you really want to drive things. So we're pretty enthused. But at the end of the day, I would say to all of you as marketing professionals, how we reach customers in the digital future will depend as much on the innovation in new website and content approaches as anything we do specifically around digital advertising. And I encourage you to keep your eyes focused, your ears open, and certainly to have a rich dialogue with those of us at Microsoft who are interested in having that dialogue with you. If I can help personally, my email address is steveb@microsoft.com. As long as you send me something that doesn't look like spam, I'm sure I'll get back to you within at least not too long a period of time. Thank you all, and I'll look forward to some questions.